Hello everyone, this is Talha from Node 101. As Node 101, we are increasing the number of projects we validate with our validation fund. In this context, we welcome you all to the new part of our series where we examine the projects we validate and stake their tokens. The project we will examine today is Sommelier, a DeFi protocol built on Cosmos SDK. So, what is Sommelier? Sommelier is a decentralized finance platform that allows users to optimize their investment strategies in cryptocurrency markets. The working principle of the platform is based on automating the optimization of users' portfolios by investing their crypto assets in various strategies. Let's try to understand what exactly we mean by these strategies. To keep it simple, we call the dynamic algorithms developed by experts in finance and crypto markets within the team strategies. These strategies can also be expressed as algorithmic models that observe market signals and apply the redistribution instructions of the assets in the portfolio in real time based on these observations. These strategies are designed to optimize investments based on the principle of high return, low risk. At this point, it's also helpful to mention the Cellar concept. We call the smart contracts that represents these DeFi strategies sellers. The Cellar concept can be linked to the vault concepts on similar platforms, but they differ in that sellers can implement mid-frequency trading strategies. In other words, what we are actually talking about is a dynamic trading strategy that can update the current strategy according to instant data by utilizing live market data. So we have touched on the Cellar concepts and strategies, which is an alternative to static trading strategies that cannot take action according to instant data from the markets. So, by whom are these strategies produced and how are they presented to the users? Strategy providers come into play here. The strategies that Sommelier offers to its users are provided by companies that produce data science and research solutions. For example, Algorithms, a company that produces DeFi solutions by working on algorithmic trading products, while 7Seas Capital is a data science and research firm that develops decentralized crypto portfolio strategies. Before moving on to how to stake our SOMM tokens, let's briefly talk about the team. Christy Polsam, one of the co-founders of the company, completed her education in economics at Harvard University. She is also the co-founder of 7Seas Capital, one of Sommelier's strategy providers. Similarly, Stephanie Vaughan, COO of Sommelier, is also one of the co-founders of 7Seas Capital. She has a master's degree in economics and finance from Columbia University. We can see that Zaki Mannion and Jack Zampolin, the other co-founders of the company, also worked together at Tendermint for a while in the past. Yeah, it's also worth mentioning the investors of the Sommelier team, who are committed to DeFi strategies. Among the investors of the Sommelier project, which has managed to raise a total of $29.5 million in four investments rounds to date, we see that there are institutions such as Polychain, Standard Crypto, and Multicoin Capital. So, we talked briefly about the Sommelier project. Now, let's move on to how to stake our SOMM tokens. To do that, I open my Kepler wallet and I start the process by pressing the staking button on Kepler, since I previously thrown the SOMM tokens I bought through osmosis zone into my Kepler wallet. This led us to the project's staking dashboard. We can see the active validators in this place, and so what should we pay attention to when staking? Let's answer questions such as whether we should stake validators with high commission rates or low ones. First of all, we shouldn't stake on validators with 100% commission rates, because 100% commission rates means that the entire reward will go to the validator, and therefore you will not get any rewards. Similarly, we shouldn't stake on validators with 0% commission rates, because when projects make airdrops, they can exclude validators working without commission from the airdrop because they think that this model is not sustainable. In addition to this, another point to be considered is to stake in the lower ranked validators in order to support decentralization. Since the amount of staking also means voting power, we will stake some of the SOMM tokens, we'll stake to the validators in the lower ranks in order to ensure that the people who will influence the management are not limited to a small minority. We will also determine this validator by a lottery. Okay, let's start by staking some of our SOMM tokens to Node 101, our own validator. I find Node 101 among the active validators and delegates 8 SOMM tokens here. I'm pushing the delegate button and I'm going to confirm the transaction from my wallet. Here I also choose a low fee, we don't need to pay a high fee. And yes, the transaction has taken place and we have staked 8 Sommelier tokens to our validator. Now let's draw the lottery and find out who will be the validator we will stake. Here I have entered the validators that support decentralization in the lower rows, and now we are turning the wheel. And yes, the lucky one of this draw was CoinPayu. Congratulations to them. Now let's move on to the staking phase together. Similarly, in the same way, I search for the CoinPayu validator here and start the delegation process. I'm going to delegate 8 SOMM tokens as well, pushing the delegate button, choosing low fee and approving my transaction. And yes, our transaction has taken place again. And yes, so we have come to the end of our video today. In this video, we examined the Sommelier project and showed how to stake our SOMM tokens. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like our videos and subscribe to our channel. You can also follow us on our social media accounts to learn more about blockchain projects. See you in the next video.